There are a few things you can do to minimize your exposure to toxic gases and smoke. Although there is no practical way to completely eliminate smoke exposure, the key is to minimize it. Here are a few things that you can do. SCBA bottle pressure. This starts in the firehouse. Your SCBA air pressure is the key to airtime longevity. When conducting your SCBA check, what does your bottle pressure read? Is the bottle full? Look at it this way. If you were going on a long trip with your vehicle, you wouldn't start off with a 3/4 tank of gas. Use common sense and make sure your air bottle is full. And if it isn't, take the 2 minutes to replace it with a full one. Realize that every 100 psi in a 4.5 half-hour bottle equals approximately 8 to 12 breaths of air. SCBA training. Training with SCBA typically includes everything except how to breathe efficiently. It's common to think breathing properly with SCBA comes naturally, but that's not usually the case. It's important to be familiar with individual limitations. There are various breathing methods that have been developed, and with research and comparison, you can see what works best for you. One breathing method is the Riley emergency breathing technique, otherwise known as the humming method. By humming during exhalations, the average firefighter can extend airtime by over 25%. Practice different breathing methods during mass confidence training. It's critical to know your breathing limitations in order to know when to exit before your low air alarm activates. Knowing how much breathing time you have during training will prove vital when it's for real. Donning SCBA at structure fires. Thinking that you'll conserve air by donning your SCBA close to the door is a misconception. Doing so can be very taxing to your cardiovascular system. Levels of carbon monoxide alone can be in excess of 1,300 parts per million, and that's not in direct smoke. Taking the precaution of donning SCBA low and just a few more feet away from the door can be helpful to reduce exposure to toxic gases.